Hey guys, it is Tuesday evening, the 25th, and Mrs. Linecrosser, she doesn't want to be seen right now. We're about to go on a trip, and it's going to be my first time in Florida. We're actually going for the Army Ball, which I'll be bringing this with me. You guys will be able to see the AUSA Army Ball, but this is 2 days prior to us going up. We're going to go up and have a romantic evening in Oklahoma City, and then get up at balls early on Friday and fly out. And don't forget Knox and Rain, they're gonna be boarded. That was disgusting. I think I heard you fart. We are heading up to our hotel for the night, and then we're going to be staying for about 4 hours of sleep. Continuing on this lengthy drive up to Oklahoma City, we are heading to Tampa. I've never been to Florida, but I want you to know my Florida character is based on pretty much everyone I've ever met in the military who's been to Florida. Well, or is from Florida, excuse me. So, we're going to see how accurate it is. Well, we're getting up and moving on our way to Tampa. We got an early flight this morning, as you can see. It's 4:35. We fly out at 6. We got a layover in Denver, but last night we decided to go and get some mochi donuts for breakfast and some, where the hell's... Oh, I drank all my tea. I had a bubble tea. Excited. Tired, but excited. Hey guys, we might have made it somewhere.
It's so pretty.
I think there's a big puddle behind me. Someone left the water on, but... this is only my second time ever touching the ocean, so no one can ever say that I haven't gone outside and touched grass, because now I've touched an ocean. Or, sorry, this is the Gulf. We're on the Gulf side.
We're on the Gulf.
I was told to, don't say that the wrong way. But it's hot, it's salty, it's whatever. We are up and running at the hotel. Actually slept really, really good last night. So far, I've had some good experiences here, some good food. Today, we're meeting up with Preston Stewart, Ryan McBeth, Chris. And it's funny, I told Ryan, I was like, hey Ryan, let's find a brunch place. I like skillets. And he's like, oh, I got a reservation at this spot. And I was like, oh, cool, sounds good. Spoiler alert, it's a fucking steakhouse. Ryan, I love you. Let's find a brunch spot. Steakhouse, got it. You excited about going to meet some other YouTubers?
Yeah, super excited.
We're
gonna go get some breakfast. I'm hungry. We missed the elevator. You're too chatty. Anyway, no, I met a lot of people. And I'm sure I'll recognize his face.
Okay. Yeah, I
haven't.
Oh,
you can't see yourself.
Oh, sorry.
Your face on.
Whatever. I haven't met Chris, and I've talked to Ryan, but I've never met Ryan in person, so this is a new thing for me as well.
He picked steak brunch?
He picked steak brunch.
We're gonna have steak and eggs.
We're gonna have steak and eggs.
Where are we going this morning?
We are going to... What's the name of that place?
Steelbach.
Steelbach. Or Botch. I don't know. It's spelled like Bach, like the classic musical composer. So I think it's Steelbach. It is a steakhouse, but they also have a brunch. So when we first looked it up, I thought it was just legit a steakhouse. I thought that's what Ryan McBeth had volunteered us for. I thought that we just signed up for a steakhouse, but apparently it is also a brunch joint. So there is some brunch stuff there. I'm looking forward to that.
Gonna get some avocado toast.
Avocado toast.
Pastries.
Yes. Oh, I think I need to get one more lane over. I think that's a right turn only. I'm
gonna get steak and potatoes. Probably.
Yeah. Something I've learned here about being in Florida is they don't this road was a 4-lane when I got onto it, and they'll just subtract lanes off of the right every so often, and they won't add any more on the right. They'll add them on the left and just keep subtracting them from the right. So I've had to grab 3 lanes over to the left so far, and there's still a lane on my left.
Big city stuff.
Yeah, Florida. Good old Florida. So far, I have yet to see what I assume is a Florida man, and maybe they don't have those here in Tampa. Thus far, my first experience here in Florida.
You saw your hero, though, a future self.
Oh, I did, yeah.
On his little scooter.
He had a little Vespa scooter with a big old Marlboro hanging out of his mouth. That man is my fucking spirit animal.
It was actually not a Vespa. It was like a hover-round, like those little... mobility scooters. He was going to go all the way to the Grand Canyon.
He was covering some ground. This is definitely Tampa. At least when we were down, we went to, was it Clearwater and
Yesterday?
Yeah, St. Pete.
No, yesterday we went to St. Pete Beach.
We went to St. Pete Beach, and that area is definitely a retirement community. Lots of retirees over there. Went and ate at this place called The Shell. Was that the name of it?
Shells.
Shells. Went and ate at Shells. Pretty good pasta, I will say. And it also may have been really good because Mrs. Linecrosser and I hadn't eaten anything from, we got up at 4:30 in the morning Oklahoma time. Literally had nothing but a couple of waters and some coffee the entire day, and we got to Shells at like 6:30, 5:30, something like that?
5:30.
At about 5:30. So it also may have been really delicious because we were both starving, but I'm not sure.
You had the hungry. You were all the way hungry.
I was all the way hungry. The only other time I've ever touched the beach was in the Strait of Hormuz in the United Arab Emirates, or maybe it's the Persian Gulf. I don't know. That body of water over there. And it was really salty, really hot.
So how would you rate this beach?
Well, considering that people out there weren't dressed like beekeepers and stuff, definitely a better experience.
We might go to the Clearwater Aquarium. It's a working vet hospital, which is cool.
Oh, okay. I would love to give my money to a working vet hospital. Actually, like, that's serious. That's not me being sarcastic. You know, today I'm gonna probably have a cigar and bourbon with Ryan Macbeth, because I feel like that's what you have to do when you meet Ryan Macbeth.
Wait, so is he bringing a cigar to brunch, or are you having a cigar at the ball?
Probably at the ball later. Ryan, I mean, maybe I'll have to go get myself a cigar, but every time I see Ryan, he's
Isn't it indoors? It's at a hotel, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean, you can step outside and enjoy a cigar.
In the rain? We have thunderstorms again today.
Yeah, no, I tell you, so yesterday, I have the video, and I'll probably overlay it in this. I was driving on, what was the name of that bridge? Between St. Pete and Tampa.
I mean, that was just the highway.
The 275 or some shit like that. Anyways,
yeah.
So I had never been, this is my first time in Florida, first time driving one of these cars, first time going to the beach, and I'm driving on this bridge, and we came over to St. Pete perfectly fine, and when we were on our way back, complete torrential downpour while I'm driving on a bridge over the ocean, which I'm fucking terrified of, by the way.
Summertime in Florida.
Yeah, so it was a very interesting experience. I was like, huh. This is how Florida welcomes me. Oh, and I'm about to cross over more water. I don't know if this is salt water or not. And as we cross over this water, I'm going to ask Mrs. Linecrosser the same question I always ask since we've been here in Florida. Are you sure that this body of water has alligators in it?
Yeah, if there's a puddle of water on the side of the road, there's an alligator.
There's an alligator in it. There's alligators everywhere, apparently.
When we lived here, our apartment complex, they shut down the parking lot one day to remove said alligator from the pond.
Oh yeah, that water's like dark black almost. There's maybe an alligator in there, right? There's
definitely.
I would love to come fishing down here. That's one thing. But like in a regular boat, I am not getting on a kayak in this fucking area.
No?
No way in hell. So I managed to find some YouTubers. We got Ryan, we got Chris. You know what? We're gonna just hit the flip around, buddy. Boom! Yeah, look at that. And who's that guy right there drinking his Perrier?
All fancy.
And you know, I brought cigars for everybody because that's part of my niche. That's who I am. So thank you to Ryan Macbeth. These are straight smuggled from some third world country. I believe an entire family was killed for these. In a sweatshop, you said?
It was very hot.
It was very hot.
It was very hot.
So we are back at the hotel right now. I'm going to be getting dressed here in a minute, and so is Mrs. Linecrosser, and she is going to be the belle of the ball. We're doing the responsible thing. We're Ubering. No DUIs, right? You know, do the right thing. And I'm going to make sure that Ryan and Preston, I don't know about Chris, but I'm going to make sure that they don't get too handsy. It's always a concern. And I'm going to see how many people I can ask if they'd intercept me. We're going to see if we can make that happen. Also, don't mind me. Yes, I'm going to wear an actual shirt, but suspenders are fucking cool. This is the only set of suspenders I own, but I do want to show you guys something, right? So check this out. Getting to break out these bad boys tonight. I literally have never worn cufflinks before I bought this outfit for a wedding, but I have HLC cufflinks. And I won't wear it tonight because I have a bow tie, but here is a habitual Linecrosser tie clip, which is super freaking fancy, and the whole thing comes in a nice handy dandy box. So is what we got so far. Mrs. Linecrosser, of course, she looks way better than me in every way, but we're making progress here, folks. What is going on, guys? Finally got all done up. Got the HLC cufflinks on, bow ties, because bow ties are cool, and so are suspenders. Can I finally show Mrs. Line Crosser?
Not quite yet.
Not quite yet? Okay. So hopefully the next video will include Mrs. Line Crosser. We'll see. And now, finally, introducing the very beautiful Mrs. Line Crosser. Look how she's looking today.
Hello.
Way better than me. You know, he looks up to me. Just physically. That's the only. That's the only way. 5'10".
Always just.
Preston isn't allowed. I just wanted to know.
I told you not to do that. Oh, it's the video?
Oh no! Of course I gotta bother Chris. We just met, but turns out we're engaged to be married. That's exactly
Very serious.
Absolutely, yes. I have a toe ring on. That's what it is. That's how we proposed.
I put it on there. It's a perfect fit.
Don't mind us, just a couple of NATO psyops hanging out. That's
right. Yep. Paycheck came in. Good to go.
Yeah. They set me right next to him because turns out he really is a big fan of my impressions of like the Buff and the Kid. He wanted me to sniff him when I did the.
Say that. That's not what I said. Very clear. My hands keep trying to touch my foot under the table. It's incredibly uncomfortable. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to make a scene because it's kind of a formal event. But
we'll figure it out. You know, I've been pushing people off. There's like 50 women specifically who have wanted his signature on their cleavage, and they're just everywhere.
It's my cross to bear.
Yeah. Saying I've spent a couple hours underneath some blankets with some other dudes, so
as long as you don't make eye contact,
that's my
rule.
By the time this comes out, they'll probably already have your podcast edited, so that'll probably come out before this comes out because I'm my own editor and I have zero time. So of course it's been a wonderful time. Ryan, thank you so much for inviting us out here. I had an absolute blast. Chris, it was great to meet you. I'd never even heard of this guy before.
I haven't either.
Yeah,
personally, the content I make it's not for me.
Yeah,
but I don't know if you guys like it. I hope.
But it was great to come out here. I've had so much fun. Unfortunately, Preston had to leave this morning. He was going to turn into a pumpkin, or I think his wife was like, get your butt home or something. I don't know. But it was great to be here. I had so much fun on the podcast. I had so much fun at the ball. So thank you so much, Ryan. And then Chris, you were awesome to meet, man. I can't wait to see this podcast come out. We had a great time. And I will probably link it in the description of this video if you guys had not seen it by the time it came out yet. So, all right, well, where do we find...
I wasn't prepared for you asking me a question.
Check out Task and Purpose on YouTube if you like rundowns on military equipment, weapons, geopolitics, all of it. Check us out.
Well, look for a cameo from me on Habitual Line Crosser coming soon. If you ever need anything, let me know. I'll be more than happy to.
Outstanding. Thank you guys so much. So we are now in Clearwater, which I'm learning is a name, but the water thus far that I've seen is pretty green, so I don't know how it got that name. Seeing some enormous high-rises.
Big condos, very pretty.
I don't know, are they condos, are they apartments, are they hotels?
You have a lot of snowbirds who live here, so...
Yes, but I was also told by a little birdie that apparently Hulk Hogan lives over here in Clearwater.
Oh, yeah. I've seen him before scooting around on a little scooter with his daughter, Brooke. I don't know if they're still here, but a few years ago... If I see Hulk
Hogan on a scooter, I want you guys to know I will, in fact, chase him down to get footage. And I'm... Honestly, I want him to call me, okay, brother. Like, that's really all I want. Like,
also, we want to go see the sand. It's really, really pretty out here. Very beautiful beaches. But also, if you look ahead, we've got some weather coming in. So I don't know how much beach time we're going to get.
Yeah, we're going to go walk around. Right now, we're on our way to the Clearwater Aquarium, which is apparently an indoor-outdoor aquarium. And also vet hospital, right?
Yeah, it's a working marine rescue. So the proceeds and the admission, it goes towards helping rehab and release animals.
Which I'm totally cool with. So
I would absolutely support that. So I'm excited to go see.
I'm pretty much just like at this point I'm a
You're a little baby bird.
I'm a pirate. I've experienced the seas. Sailed all of them. I've never been on the ocean.
You have sailed 0 seas.
0 seas, exactly, yes, 0. But it looked like people were fishing right off the pier, and I'm kind of jealous of that because I get to fish in gawky-ass Oklahoma. So a lot of this looks really fun, really nice.
Going over some water right
Going
now.
over some water right now. You want to get some footage on that side?
You get some water. Oh, so pretty. Oh, let's see. Oh, weather. That looks pretty gross. Hopefully we can beat that before we see the water.
There's a lot of boats and shit coming in right now. Like maybe they know.
There was a marine warning, yeah. So
oh,
it said get to safety.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know marine warnings were like actually a thing.
Well, this is in Oklahoma. We don't have tornado warnings and stuff, but
That's
definitely marine. Oh, this is called Best Beach. I wonder if it is indeed the best beach.
I don't know. I'm pretty much I don't have a stop sign. Okay, sorry. I'm sorry. I'm new. I'm not from here. Leave me alone. About to get physical in here from a homeboy, Steve Irwin. So just touch it like that, right?
Don't do this. Be the very gentle and wow.
Since I've been here in Florida, it's the first time I've touched the ocean in the United States. Okay, so we got the prosthetic tail of Winter over here. Winter lost his tail in an IED in Afghanistan, and VA said it wasn't service connected. This is not taxidermy. It's no, me. Missed a spot for me. Man, he looked offended that I said that. Oh, you sleeping? Did I wake you up, dude? My bad. Not my place to tell you, man, but your camouflage, not really the greatest, but you do you. Well, Mrs. Line Crosser, how much of this has changed since the last time you came through here?
A lot. It's gotten so much bigger. It used to be mostly outdoors. The aquarium, you could see like the dolphins and turtles, sharks. Everything was kind of open air with just like a tent covering, and now everything's in the building.
We're out looking for a manatee, also known as See Your Mother. Man, here comes another one. That's so cool. You guys can see here, this entire sea turtle is made up of trash, similar to some of the NCOs I've worked with in the military.
Can I be a troll?
Why do you want to be a troll?
HLC's content is trash.
Oh, whoa! Artistic trash. Take the stairs, I said. It'll be good for us, I said. Oh, fuck, I need a cigarette and a pizza. Hey guys, look, I found my life's porpoise. That dad joke was courtesy of Mrs. Line Crosser. This is a life-size blue whale heart, or as I consider it, the amount... Never mind, she got the pun. You know, guys, you really ought to pick up your trash. You guys all say HLC's a good dude. Look, I just crop dusted a baby in a stroller. I don't feel good about it at all, but it happened. I'm told that in every body of water in Florida, there's an alligator. So today, on Fact or Cap, I need you to hold my shoes.
What are you doing?
Look, for better or for worse, in sickness and in health, hold my fucking shoes. It's another early morning for Mrs. Line Crosser and I. It's 4:19. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. Flying in early. Like, don't get me wrong, I love going on trips. I love exploring and seeing the world, but I feel like I never get rest on these things. It's always late nights, early mornings. So going home is actually really a positive thing. But I had a great time here in Tampa. I will say yesterday, you know, I've scoured Tampa for a Florida man. And I believe yesterday I saw one. We were driving down, I don't know, one of the roads here in Tampa. And I was like, you know, I haven't seen a Florida man. Cruised by this bus stop. There was a man at the bus stop. It was raining outside. He had a sleeveless shirt on, like a Marlboro or a Newport hanging out of his mouth. A big old beard, no shoes, and like short shorts. So I feel like I found a Florida man. I don't know how true that was. I was heavily considering stopping and having a conversation with the gentleman, but I wasn't sure if he would maybe eat my face. I don't know. But so I found a Florida man here in Florida, which is good.